Anand, I heard the views of my co-panelists with all attention. They were very thought-provoking as well. Now, quickly a few points. One, our discussion, whatever we are having on this channel, is not to meant to instill fear on anybody, because the current day Muslim, the current day Christian, the current day any religion person is not responsible for what has happened in the past. That said, on the other side, a few counter questions which I do face in a lot of debates is, they often ask, why can't you, okay, you believe this is the place, this disputed place is what you used to worship before, which is not yours now. Why can't you worship the same idol elsewhere? This is one counter that question that I face. See, there is a kshetram called Panchasara Kshetram in Tamil Nadu on the banks of Kaveri called Thirucherai. So, it is a Sara Nayaki, Sara Natha, Sara Vimana, Sara Pushkarini and Sara Kshetram. So the Sthala Puranam states that the Lord chose for the devotee that particular place. Now the moment you give me 2 acres of land in Nungambakam in Chennai or in Ville Parle and say bring that Saranathan here, the Sthala Puranam does not say that okay, he can be shifted to Mumbai. Correct. So that place becomes very important. Second, another question that I face is they often ask, in Sanatana Dharma in Hinduism, you state that God is formless as well. Besides form, there is a formless way of worship.
Yeah,
so if you're going to propitiate God in a formless fashion, why can't you do it anywhere? See, I would like to remind people of a very, very ancient temple, at least 1700 years old temple. It's called Aavudaiyar Koil, near Pudukkottai in Tamil Nadu. It's a Shiva kshetram.
Yes.
So if you go to any Shiva temple, you will expect to see a lingam there. But imagine you have the Garbhagraham there, the sanctum sanctorum, and there's no idol. So it's the formless form that is being worshipped there. Even to worship the formless form, you need a temple. So, be it the formed way of worship or the formless form, you need a particular temple to worship. So the kshetram becomes important. Just a few words in the last, just 10 seconds more, Anand.
Sure.
What I feel is all these confusions and everything with respect to the act and everything is coming because one section of the Muslims or the Christians, they all agree that things have happened very bad in the past. And they are not the people who oppose any of these things. There are a handful of people like they are there in every religion. They feel that we need to venerate those people, propitiate those people who have committed those acts. For example, if Babar has done that particular act, any genuine Muslim who follows the rules of or the words of Allah will say he has done a bad thing, we should give back this place to him. Simple. But when they start doing a Tipu Jayanti, when they actually they try to dig over or rubbing salt over the wound. That is when the debate comes whether we have to take back all the mosques, which is wrong. So just at least give away two of those temples, let's say Mathura and Kashi. You see, when you exhibit those 2 extra steps of generosity or magnanimity, Anand, I'm sure people who adhere to Sanatana Dharma, which is like at least 75 to 80% of the country, they will be more than generous enough to say that let's bring an act to state that we are not going to dig any more into the past. So those 2 steps are required. You know, I feel it's not always
No, but I'll tell you what.
Submissive.
See, shouldn't the magnanimity, my counter is, Dushyant Sridhar, I respect what you're saying, and a lot of people would say, all right, just, you take 1 step and I'll take 2 steps. But the fact of the matter is the magnanimity should have come from those people who would have said that, oh, historical wrong has been done to you and we do not identify with it. If this is your place of Astha, we have got no business. No, we've got no business doing prayer there.
They'll get it.
No, not just that, Dushyant Sridhar. I'm saying that the Islam itself prohibits you from offering prayer. That prayer will not be accepted. So why should I offer prayer at that place? And rather than locking that place up, you go and offer prayer where you've always offered prayer, and historically that's relevant. That's how you talk about samabhava. That's how you talk about living together in harmony. It's not that, like Uday Maurkarji said, that this peace is at the cost of one section of society, that this ekta is at the Hindu cost. Then that's an imbalance. Then you are not being balanced in your approach. Uday Maurkarji